you're giving up yardage.
They're on the 40 though. Come on. Let's see. He got a single back, so he's running into the left. He runs to the left.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right over. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Let's see. Yo, where you from? Yo. Toronto, are you in Canada for real? Oh snap! Oh shoot! I'm in VA, but for real, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I'm in Richmond. I'm in Richmond, and I used to live in Virginia Beach. So is Drake big up there?
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Is Drake big up there? Basically, I was asking that because you know how some places, well, I don't know how it is up there, but like down here, like artists from like say they're from Georgia, they're not that big. They're big everywhere else, but they're not that big in Georgia though, because everybody in Georgia used to them and stuff.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And that play is blown up, losing yardage.
They're gonna cut too early, dang.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line.
Real goddamn.
This defense continues to play him.
Let's see. Alright, let's see it. Let's see what defense in.
He has the ability to take over a game.
Alright.
So what do you do?
So we look like cover 3, cover 2.
At varying levels. Because everyone to the line of scrimmage, he breaks through. It's nothing but room to run.
And it's complete. Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down.
If you know, you know.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And now running right through him. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I remember playing, and from a safety's perspective, when you saw a toss play and trying to see guys get to the edge and get outside, that was always a tough moment because where do you go to pick up the ball carrier? If they seal the edge and seal the perimeter, they're going to bounce that outside, and it's a lot longer run, and you've got to make sure your angle is right because once they get to the edge, they're going to pick up good yardage. Your job now is to make sure they don't go all the way for a touchdown. You have to become an excellent tackler against a lot of bodies out leading a runner. And on this play, the defenders were finally able to rally to the ball after a big pickup of yardage and hurt him out of bounds.
Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here.
Off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. 1st and 10 at the 19. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it
Didn't cut early
inside
enough,
the 10 at the
goddamn.
9. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Here we go.
First and goal, Melvin.
No,
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
see, there, see, you got two on that side. I want, you know it.
12.
He'll get it up the middle, and he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 5-yard touchdown run, and the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Now the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Well, Charles, a little bit earlier you were talking about the first time that the Saints and Eagles met up earlier this season as we think about their upcoming playoff game, which you will be calling, by the way. But 48-7 was the final in Week 11. What are the keys in this upcoming game?
Well, for New Orleans, an intact offensive line would be a great start. They were dinged up a little bit down the stretch. Their ability to run the football with Mark Ingram and Alvin Kamara allows Drew Brees to make those throws downfield to guys like Mike Thomas and make the big plays and, of course, swing it out to Kamara out of the backfield. On the defensive side of the ball, their ability to pressure Nick Foles will actually be a key in this game. Cam Jordan, their all-pro defensive end, will have a big hand in that.
Now Brees throwing on 2nd down. Over the middle to Smith. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. The play fake to Ingram. Now it's Brees. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Brees hands to Ingram. Room here to run.
Oh, snap.
There goes Mark Ingram.
Dang, now my
Touchdown, New Orleans.
that's my fault. I ran the wrong way, goddamn.
8 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
So let's see.
So we're right back.
Right now, let's see now. What are we gonna see? No.
In the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
And Charles, I've got to give credit to the Chargers because you finished 12-4, second best record in the AFC, but you find yourself in the wild card game. You traveled across country and play in a 10 a.m. start for them if you consider West Coast time, but they found a way to beat Baltimore.
They certainly did, and they were the first team to see Lamar Jackson, the quarterback for Baltimore, twice, and that helped them because they limited him for most of the ball game.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
That's all right. I held it too long. That's all right. That's all right.
Defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5.
Held it too long.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Let's see. Yeah, we got 2 safeties. Okay.
Now they'll pitch it out. This is Gordon. Nifty move by Gordon. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I know back in the good old days, just about every team was constructed to power run to the right side. We just saw a pitch to the right side that worked pretty well.
It's easier going to the right than the left?
It just used to be very simply that the right side was always the power side. I think that's just one of those old things. I'm not sure it's still the same, but on that play, it certainly felt like we were back to the future.
Yeah, and it worked. Now Rivers. Now they go screen. It's
You got stuck. God damn.
this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Lost 5 yards.
Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline.
Yeah, where's the play to
freelance and try and make a bigger play? There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Oh, I was about to say.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Toss play, Gordon. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. That'll give some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle them up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to sift through.
On 3rd down, Rivers into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
That's
Picked off at the 45.
Yo, that's crazy. I pressed R1. Why?
35-yard line.
What the?
Brandon, this is a veteran
Yo, I pressed
back there. He should know better than to make a throw like
that.
this.
That's
This is
BS.
definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
You know, that cheated me, man. For real. For real, I think it cheated me.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Oh, he running to the right. He running to the right. Running it.
Now Breeze. And that's complete. It's Watson.
Oh, throwing it to the left.
And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Oh yeah,
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Letting one go deep for the
oh, come on, how did he not catch that? Come on.
Picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Oh, come on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Breeze. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carr. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. On 1st down, Breeze. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Well, they thought they were
I don't know who just caught that, but he ran slow.
Already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Final 17
Yo, go ahead and just let me score.
Here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
You at home, so you just let me score because you're at home.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That timeout was kind of pointless, but oh well.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Going for the deep ball. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Second down, Rivers. And the hit jarred loose.
God dang.
It's incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Working out of the gun, Rivers. This is Gordon on the dump off. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yo, how's that dude on defense faster than
to charge your first down?
He's faster than my
We
freaking.
always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Running left, it's Gordon on the toss. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Oh snap! I drew it up. Dang. Let's see. Oh, I know what I could do right now. Let's see. Do I want to take? Do I want to take time out? They give it to me. Shoot.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Oh yeah. No longer. Oh yeah.
Rivers now from the 50. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that is incomplete.
I saw a dude come over there too. And I don't want to go for it. Nah.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring.
I'm gonna go for it.
Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Nah. Do I? Yeah.
Here's Donnie Jones now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Oh, dang.
That one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a
Dang.
touchback. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, Kara. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
You running to the right, running.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Breeze now on 1st down. Finds his man, Watson over the middle. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's BS.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on it man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Forced out to his left. He's got Smith here. And
wow.
To midfield. Looks like
Dude, across his body and it. Come on now.
Scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs, but the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
The Saints on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going.
3 for 3,
this
come on.
3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get him down as he's inside
but he can keep holding his. But when I do it, my guy drops it. Come on.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Breeze gives it up to Ingram. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play. Breeze
to throw on second down. And his throw here's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Ready. Yellow lady.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze.
Got him.
It's brought in right side by Ginn.
Did he get
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly,
I'm in the room now.
Swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw
What
right
were we
there.
talking about?
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll be tackled just past the
I'm in now,
35
man.
at the 36. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Rivers. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Rivers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a toss right side. It's Gordon. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Rivers. And this is going to be intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now in this situation,
I'm about to just let you score.
In no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
What we're seeing from the defense here is a group of guys bearing down, trying to help out their quarterback after he threw an interception. Good stops on the first 2 downs. It brings up a key 3rd down.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
You know I can do so.
Lutz now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be caught.
Whoa.
And he takes it in
wow.
For a Charger touchdown. A big play there in the final minute. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
I know. Wow.
And now a critical extra point attempt here.
Let's see.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
I would have went for it, but I had no time outside. I couldn't go for it.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter.
And I kicked too hard again.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
Hey, yellow lady.
Now Breeze. Over the middle to Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Breeze now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. To throw is Breeze. Looking here for Smith downfield. It's caught at the 10.
How do you get with that open?
Traquan Smith with time.
How do you get that open?
Down in front.
Yo.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Lutz now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he made very well.
These are the spots where it pays to have timeouts.
I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Another toe for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32.
I know the toss play begins.
Damn. I was even thinking about
tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they steal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.